Suddenly it appears that electric cars themselves are flying off the shelves in the United States. In other words, people are buying them in really big numbers. We haven't yet seen the data from December or January, of course, but I believe we're gonna see a huge increase in EV sales. Now, of course, there's the fear in the United States that Trump will remove EV subsidies and therefore electric car sales will crash. Now, I don't know if that's going to happen, but what are your thoughts? Do you think that will? Either way, these were the best selling EV brands and models of 2024 in America. The Model Y was again America's favorite electric car. They're on sale right now. Big discount on Tesla Model Ys on inventory stock, both in Australia, in the United States, in China. You get some good discounts. Should you get one at a discount instead of the new version? No, don't. Don't do that. Get the new one. It's worth paying a bit more for. That's what I think anyway. Or buy an Xpeng G6 like I have. Now, Tesla, Mercedes, and Volkswagen electric car sales were all lower in 2024 versus 2023. Crazy, especially when you consider the fact that EV sales actually grew by 25% worldwide in 2024. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching The Electric Viking. Great to have you with us. As I mentioned before, I have an Xpeng G6, and if you want to see my long-term review of that vehicle, it's on the channel. I've now done, I think, more than 5,000. I've done more than 5,000 kilometers of driving. Lots of different terrain. I've driven on dirt, driven onto mud even. Amazing, right? I've driven on snow. I've driven on highways. I've driven through mountains. I'm talking some pretty decent mountains, pretty big elevation changes. So I'll put a link in the description to that review. The EV market in the United States might not be growing as fast as automakers predicted, as I thought it would, but it's still growing. New figures published show sales of electric cars in the US hit 1.3 million last year, up 7.3% versus 2023, when 1.2 million were registered. Tesla its sales in 2024 did go down. In fact, its sales fell by 5.6% to 633,800, dropping its market share from 48.7% to 44.4%. Now, guys, I have heard that Tesla plan on releasing a cheaper version of the Model Y in the United States this year. Plus, they've got the new Model Y Juniper. I think Tesla can bounce back, but maybe not to their previous glory in terms of market share. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Ford came in second place. They were up 8% to 97,900. So really, when you compare that to Tesla, the difference is enormous, isn't it? Second place, 97,900. Tesla, 633,800. In other words, Tesla sold more than 6 times as many electric cars. Guys, the funny thing is, General Motors, where are they? Where's General Motors? They said they were going to outsell Tesla in 2025. Anyway, Rivian, they were up 3.8% to 51,600, and the third biggest EV brand, third biggest brand, in fact, in terms of electric car sales. Mercedes-Benz, Volvo, and Volkswagen, they all struggled. Each brand's sales dropping by at least 40%. Mercedes-Benz sales dropped worldwide in 2024. Their EV sales dropped by around 30% worldwide. That's not because people don't want electric cars. As I mentioned, it's because people think Mercedes-Benz EVs, maybe they're not good value, maybe the technology is not good enough for the price. That's what I believe is the case. Do you agree, disagree? New arrivals helped bump up the overall sales figures, like the Chevrolet Equinox, which is a phenomenal car for the value for money. I don't think you can argue with that, right? The base model has over 300 miles of range and it's $35,000. It's great value for money. The Honda Prologue is pretty good as well. 62,000 sales between the two of them. Chevy Blazer, 23,100. Cybertruck, Tesla Cybertruck, 39,000. Kia EV9, 22,000. Now let's have a look at the sales figures here. Tesla, you can see they went down 5.6%, but still not bad. 633,000 deliveries. Ford was up in total by 34.8% to 97,865 deliveries. To be fair, they're coming off a fairly small base though. They were at 72,000 the previous year. Chevrolet was in third place with 68,000 deliveries, up 8%. Hyundai, 61,000, up 7%. Kia, A staggering result from Kia, 56,000, up 86.8%. Most of that has come from Kia EV9 sales. Rivian, 51,600, just pretty much very close to Kia. They were up only 3.8% though. Pretty disappointing numbers from Rivian if you ask me. BMW, up 12% to 51,000. Honda, well, they hadn't sold EVs before that, so they were at 33,000. No percentage difference because there's no sales at all in 2023. Nissan, 31,000, up 50%. 50% growth for Nissan. It's pretty good, right? Nissan's EV sales cratered by about 40% in Japan, went down significantly in China. Yeah. Anyhow, Cadillac, 29,000, up 217.6%. Mercedes-Benz, 28,000, down 41%. That does concern me. And I've known quite a few people who've said that they've sold their Mercedes EV and purchased something else. Not sure why. Audi down 7.5% to 23,000 from 25,000 the previous year. Toyota's up 99%, but that doesn't really mean anything considering the tiny base they're coming from, 9,000 the previous year, 18,000 in 2024. Now, I honestly feel sorry for those people who bought a Toyota BZ4X. I don't understand why you would have done that, but maybe you just love the brand. Anyway, which models sold the best? All right, here are the top 10 models. 2024, Tesla sold 372,000 of the Model Y. I think it's a really good result for what is a pretty old car. That was down 6.6% from the previous year. Second best seller was the Tesla Model 3, 190,900, down 17% from the previous year. Ford Mustang Mach-E, 51,745, up 27%. Hyundai Ioniq 5, 44,400, up 31%. Tesla Cybertruck, well, it's there, 39,000. It wasn't sold the previous year. Ford F-150 Lightning, 33,510. So you can see Tesla Cybertruck easily outsold the F-150 Lightning. Good result from both of them though. F-150 Lightning up 39%. Honda Prologue, 33,000. Chevrolet Equinox, 28,900. Cadillac Lyriq, 28,400. Lyriq sales up 210%. So those were the main ones. As you can see in this list, next was the Rivian R1S, BMW i4, Chevrolet Blazer, Kia EV9, Kia EV6, Tesla Model X, Nissan Ariya, Toyota BZ4X, Volkswagen ID4, BMW iX, GMC Hummer, Rivian EDV, and yeah, there's the rest of them. So, you know what your thoughts are in the comments. Thanks for watching.